Wake the up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Ah, jeez, finally, it's about time that I played a Zelda game. Or a Nintendo title in general. Finally, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, my number one most played game of all time, holy crap. Ah, childhood memories, man, childhood memories. Just like every other N64 game, the D-pad is never used in the vast deep forests of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. He woke. He's awake. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. It's so slow compared to the 3DS version. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Thou hast sensed it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces, even now, are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems that time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend, and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Pay attention to one of the roofs of the houses, because there's just like one random flying, what's it called, Deku shield. Check it out. Let's see if we can spot it. It's hard to see it, but it's this one. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? Lazy and bullied, according to the manga. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Yahoo! Hi, Kitt. She is a yellow fairy. You literally, I'm pretty sure you jump the same distance if you don't roll, but out of instinct, I just roll out of everything. How do you think you're going to help the great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, bud, says Link. Nah. Yeah, people think that Link is the one saying that because of the way it's written. No, I can't get this one. There we go, my first rupee. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? That one's supposed to have a blue rupee in it. Oh, god dang it! Are you serious? I can't get it. Like, legitimately can't get it. Anyway, feels so weird not having a C-stick to move the camera around. Now you're about to find out how 90s boys used to do it. Till this day, I'm still scared of platforming in Zelda. Oh, okay. See, it's just instinct that I just press A, where I just roll to jump. Yeah, something we should know is that Ocarina of Time is like incredibly heavy when it comes to like tutorials, because this is technically one of the first of its kind. This was one of the first, if not the first 3D. No, the first was Mario. So this was one of the first 3D games ever made. Look at my knife. My knife is amazing. I really like the metal textures in the 64. They're so shiny. Not like in Dark Souls, where everything is all rusted. Look at my shield. This is my shield. You like my shield? This is my shield. What does he say? We sell shields, but not swords. Well, screw you too, man. How come he's like the only short person? Everyone else is like child-sized, but not that guy. You know something that's always like bothered me is that, you see the way he's holding this? It looks like he's guarding, but he's not. If you get hit like this, then yeah, you get hit. It's not like Monster Hunter where the shield just stays up like this. Yada yada does that. Speedrunners be amazed. Except not really, because speedrunners would have beaten this game by now. It took you 22 minutes just to get to the Deku Tree? What a loser. Dude, what a freaking loser this guy. He's still at the Deku Tree? Dude, I beat the game in like 0 seconds. 0 0 0 0 0 0. All zeros. I didn't even have to play the game, that's how fast I am. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? I do. I kind of want to say no to everything, see what happens. We should do that. I've never actually said no to anything. He speaks, use up to listen well with her words of wisdom. You know, I don't care what people say. I freaking love Navi. It's cute. I've always liked Navi. Fairies in general. I'm a strong, independent man who likes fairies. So what? Oh, you can't hit me. I have a shield up. Just try it. You can't do it. You can't do it. See? You can't do it. Your physical attack is just not good enough for my physical defense. I think if you get too close, they can hurt you. They just bypass the shield. These things are surprisingly, like, really useful. I never used them when I was a kid. But holy crap, they are a lot more useful than I thought they would be. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb on it. But there's spooky spooters. How am I supposed to get to them? Can I stun them? I can't. I don't need the map or compass. I pretty much know everything by this point. You can open a door by standing in front of it, pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen. Remember when I told you about the heavy tutorial? Oh, try it if you are feeling bold. Wahahaha. This scrub. I always liked Deku scrubs. They're so cute. This game made me want a lot of things when I was a kid. I always wanted a slingshot, I wanted a bow, I wanted a sword, everything. God, I miss Zelda, back when Zelda was Zelda. And not Breath of the Wild. Can you imagine if Breath of the Wild had slingshots? That'd be cool. That'd be like unironically really cool. Or other weapons in general. And weapons that don't break in general. Or at least don't break in like two. I remember when I was a kid, I used to like eat oranges that were like heavy on seeds, or like well, specifically oranges, but anything with the seed, I would always keep the seeds and like use it as slingshot ammo. Yeah, you see that? That's what we call the backflip shooting technique. I learned it from Dark Souls. Can you imagine if like Zelda was like Dark Souls? Inverted controls. You know, this was like the main reason I even like sword and shields. Like, a lot of people hate me because I use swords and shields in Dark Souls, but instead of great swords. But this is the main reason why I even like them. I get Legend of Zelda vibes. Anything sword and shield related. Monster Hunter, I used the sword and shield at first. There's Monster Hunter Tri even has like a collaboration with Nintendo. I think it was in Tri Ultimate that you can actually get the Hylian Sword and Shield. Or Hylian Shield and Master Sword. I think you can get it in Monster Hunter 4 too. Monster Hunter Generations has a Toon Link costume. That's really cute. Why do they do that? To this day, I still don't know why they expose their back like that. What kind of defense mechanism is that? Look at my back. My back is amazing. It's better than yours, kid. Man, this thing is floating in the air. Look at that. You see it? Hold on. Let me... Yeah, see? It's floating. It's not even on the ground. It's like it's floating. Nice double jump. 23 is the number one. Do you think I'm a traitor? That's something that me and my brother like always quote. Like even till this day, it's just 23 is the number one. Nice blurry texture. You can definitely tell this is dirt and grass and a whole bunch of other stuff. Eggs. This is like literally the only place where you can find these things. It's weird. They're not even that hard to what's it called, to fight, but huh? Sure. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Why can't I hit this thing? Bullet phases right through it. My seed bullet. My bullet seed, bullet seed, bullet seed. There we go. What a weird hitbox. Eh. I remember these things gave me nightmares because of the sound they make. That eh. Yeah, that was enough to give me nightmares for some reason. What was that nightmare? It was like I think it was like a weird George Washington painting. Yeah, it was like this really weird like George Washington painting where it had like a little antenna. It had like a weird antenna for some reason. And every time he like moved it, it makes like a sound, sentient for some reason. I remember I like stuck my tongue at it or something like that. I was like, and then that thing like flew right at me like super quick, and it just went. And then every time I like made like a gasp or something, I would make the sound again, because I was like scared. It like flew right at me at like a really fast speed. Like holy crap, it was fast. It was just a George Washington painting. I swear, dreams are weird. I'm so annoyed that I'm gonna tell you our secrets. Just one last squeak. It's suddenly dark. What's that up there? Whoops, get out of Z targeting. Here we go. And this is game. It hit me. I got one last hit on me. It looks like it had the last laugh. No perfect for you, he says. Ha, loser. You'll never have a perfect. I'm coming, Jesus. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? I really want to hear it, but what if he says... What if no means like it skips that whole thing? Like I said, I've never heard the no dialogue. What happens if I say no? I really wish I can save state, but I can't. I don't want it... I'll say yes to this one, just in case if it like skips it.
Cause he's a loser.
I hope you like this cutscene, because you're gonna see it a lot. The future depends upon thee, Kitt. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. And he was never seen from again. He became a Stalfos. Speedrun strats, go! Up. You fool! You ruined my run! Now I have to start over! Man, I've always wondered why Link just straight up does that. Apparently it's because there's cut content of like Saria actually giving Link a kiss, and that's why he freaks out. Speedrun strats. You get all that? This freaking troll, he knows we're just gonna be spamming, so he put no at the very top. This freaking guy. I'm actually really surprised I haven't met any skeletons yet. Stall childs, stall kids, spookies. Is that the? Did you see that Dark Souls roll? They call Link the Ashen One. Can you imagine? Like a more lyric, choir-esque version of the Kokiri song. And it's just Link as a boss. What a crazy guy. Can you believe this guy was crazy enough to try to sneak into the castle to see Princess Zelda? Oh, because this idiot. They've timed security at the castle. This guy. I saw a guy with a shabby looking beard delivering some boxes to the castle. He doesn't have a beard. He has a mustache. He has a giant mustache but no beard. If I learned anything about video games, is that there's something hidden behind here. As far as I know, there isn't. This is gonna steal from Malon. Is that okay? This is Malon's room. Where does everybody else sleep? You little weirdo. You know I physically can't work in ranches anymore because my back is like, it's weaker than most people. It's weird. My people are known for their strong backs, and yet I'm the one with the weakest back. It sucks. Now, what sucks more is that my parents know that I have the weakest back in my family, and they still make me do labor. I am strong like mountain, but back gives out really easy. I'm getting too old. I'm only 26 years old. Did you say old man, Mr. Kennedy? This might come as a surprise, but I'm only 26 years old. Do you want to play a game? This is gonna suck with this controller. Can't, dang it, come on. Aw, well, alright, I'll let you try one more time for free. This time, you gotta do it. Ah! I was literally 1 frame away, 1 pixel. Why? Why you like this? Speedrunners are laughing at me right now. There we go. Wonderful, bravo, perfect. Here's a fantastic present. That took a while. God, that is a weirdly detailed jaguar in the background. Big Ooh! That's not concerning at all. Whoa, it's Hyrule Castle from Smash Brothers. So you say you want to see Princess Zelda, eh? Probably heard about her in town and decided you had to meet her. Well, go home. Get out of here. The princess would never grant an audience to the likes of you. So you say the same thing? So something I recently found out, back when I was doing my test stream, is that you actually can bribe this guy. You can actually bribe him if you get caught and talk to him a whole bunch. You can bribe him. Welcome to the same thing. Well, let's just spam. Oh! Do you really want to go through this gate that much? Let me think about it. Okay, but in return, give me 10 rupees. Oh, well, what do you know? It does work! I thought it was like an urban legend or something, but no, you really can bribe him. I come here to inflict violence. There.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
It's a weird egg. Feels like something's moving inside. Something about butterflies turning into fairies. You can do this. I've seen it been done, but literally never in my life have I ever been able to do it. Z, a few. Mumbo. Welcome. She's really gonna let me have it. I like to imagine that he crashes into the guards and they just go flying. I watch way too much anime. I hope it's still enough. Oh, good. Castle courtyard. Ah, are you serious? Are you serious? You serious? You serious though? You serious? Oh. Are you serious though? Hey guys, look at how cool my backflips are. Look at his leg. Hold on. Let me see if he does it again. That looks uncomfortable. And let me tell you something. Here's what you gotta do. I'm sorry. Hey! Wait, I think I could just cut through here. Yeah, loser. Metal Gear. Colonel, I want to sneak past these guards. But the... Probably shouldn't finish that. Metal Gear. 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 Can I do this? Can I do this? I can. Metal Gear. Metal Gear. That's a nice window you got there. It'd be a shame if, Hey, you. Don't cause any trouble. He just throws a freaking bomb at me. I wonder if... I always tried to, like, pick it up and throw it back, but I never could. Yeah. Peach, Mario, Bowser, and Luigi's in there, too. In the 3DS version, they changed this to a... So that it's like, oh, it's Yoshi, not Luigi. What the heck? It's Yoshi. Where's Luigi? It's cute though. But yeah, in the 3DS they changed it so that it's like a Mario level instead. Yeah, see, I wasn't lying. She, most of her forehead is being covered by the crown. Yeah, in the 3DS version we were making fun of her because she had like a big forehead. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I'm Princess Zelda of Hyrule. I like how she does like the proper bow, but it's cut off because, you know, like the model and whatnot doesn't really work. The Ocarina of Time. She said the thing! She's the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time! He's got mittens. He's got mittens for hands. Kit, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. I don't believe you. Oh, she's sad. Please believe me. My prophecies have never been wrong. Please. Okay, fine. I believe you. Thank you. I'm afraid I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. The cinematography here, I swear. Take this cat. Man, I remember always trying my best to see if I can replicate that weird whistle that she does, but I never could. See? Same thing. I feel like going to the water. Dun 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 dun. See you in the lake. Let's see, what other ones are there? Dun 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 dun. Let's see, what other songs are there? Wait, how does it go again? Here we go. It's fun to remember the music. I don't know why. That window. I wonder if there's like a really weird mechanic where if you hold this for a really long time, it'll eventually get naked. Cause like, you know, look at all those feathers flying around. Oh, there's one here. Oh, actually, I need this one. I need this cuckoo for another cuckoo, which will lead me to another cuckoo, and that will lead me to another cuckoo, within another cuckoo, inside another cuckoo, outside of a cuckoo, and then that will lead me to another cuckoo. You know, it kind of looks like it's pecking. I wonder if you go up to an enemy, it can actually do damage. Probably not, but that'd be funny. Can you imagine beating a boss using a cuckoo? I always found it weird how like one wing looks bigger than the other. I love chickens. They're scary though. You ever gone up against a chicken? They're really cute until they start pecking at you. And roosters have like no remorse. Holy crap. You should equip the proper shield. The note is still spinning. I still have the note out. I wonder. I always try to do this, but I can never do it. I mean, I've done it, but it's really hard. There is an actual easier way to do that, and it's like, you know, to ride the owl over there. But I'm gonna do this the hard way because I'm a gamer. I'm a gamer, and I like massive multiplayer online gaming communities. If you meet me online by Grove's Tavern, I will show you where the treasure is hidden. Can I just do this? Aw, is Grove's Tavern a real thing? I'm pretty sure he's talking about World of Warcraft, but I have no idea. The weird, like, dating guy. I'm a gamer.
I'm a gamer.
Hey, hey, hey! Back over here. Easy now. There we go. Now I just have to... There we go, we made it. Hello, Mr. Cow. That's just kind of here. Ooh. And now for the best scene in this entire game. At least in my opinion. God, it's so unnecessarily dramatic and I love it. It's so hard to aim with this. And yes, it was this hard to aim back in the day. It's not just the controller. Oh, technically it is, but you know what I mean. Oh boy. This is a little too spooky. Shockingly, these things gave me a lot of nightmares back in the day. There was one in particular that I remember. To avoid spoilers, I'm just gonna... I saw that one move and I panicked. Special thanks to like a Twitch viewer who taught me this. Yeah, just get a free Hylian shield here. Oh, is this the window that's like floating? It is. It's not fully in the thing. I can hardly see it. Can I move the camera though? There we go. Yeah, see? It's floating. Yeah, my thumb hurts. Luckily, I know my way around the Lost Woods, so we won't be getting lost. It's Meadow. My sacred plate. She has a blue fairy. I always thought that the Deku shield had like a little fire symbol in the thing, but it's not a fire symbol. It's the Kokiri thing, jewel. Okay, so check it out. This is the reason why I played the 1.1 version, right? Or you know the first version. So I grew up with that version. You see this little thing here? This blowy uppy wall? Check it out. What the? Oh, what the crap? I guess this isn't 1.0 or whatever the crap. Because I swear to God, I remember when I was a kid, this actually made like that sound. But now it makes like this ka-chink sound. I'm going crazy. I remember when I was a kid, I used to always put the Goron symbol on my shoulders. I got in trouble for it. I got in trouble for a lot because of this game. I remember I drew the Gerudo symbol at school once, and I got in trouble for it. I didn't know why until I got older. I always thought the Rumia looks really cool. Well, that's not quite what I was looking for. I wanted to hear a tune, something from outside the mountains, something green, natural. That's the kind of music I want to hear. I don't know why, but I always reference this, just like the part, and then do like the little dance. Just like that, my depression is all gone. I wish I could say the same. You ever wonder how dark Ocarina of Time is? A lot of people say that Majora's Mask is really dark, but it's supposed to be. Ocarina of Time is just is meant to be like the adventure of a little kid, right? But if you think about it, it's really dark. This kid gave up his childhood. MFs be like, hey, go save the town. Link over here's like, but I'm just a kid. Doesn't matter, just go. Don't worry if you die. We can always find another person. They're literally sending this one little kid just to beat up a dragon. A dragon that can literally tear him to shreds. I remember really liking the Zolfos when I was a kid. I got these little dollar like size, and I pretended to be the Zolfos when I was a kid. Me and my brother used to let Zolfos fight when we were kids. I remember that was fun. We were just going and then just hit each other in that animation. Good times, good times. There was also we also found like these Gerudo things, Gerudo swords. And we used to pretend we were Gerudo, what's it called? Warriors, like the one that Link fights. That's what they sound like. Huh? 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 Monster? Where? Where monster? Huh? Where? I don't see no monster here. Yeah, for some reason, like, enemy music plays in that one specific step. If you don't do anything, it goes on forever. You can't do it here. You can't do it in this one. Why is there 2 ladders here? You see that? I think you actually can get bombs before you get the bomb bag. Am I streaming this? I am not. I gave up streaming. It's boring. Turtle. Can't do nothing to my turtle shield. Go get that turtle. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. We're having soup tonight. Dang, Link is fast. His knees must be super strong to be able to leap like that. He can't do anything to the turtle. Just try it. You can't. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't there actually something behind... we'll check later. I think there's actually something behind the lava waterfall. Come on. We missed, but it's okay. I remember seeing those eye things in my dream once. They didn't do anything. They were just there. Hell is real! Fire too hot, though. Yeah, you idiot! Yeah, you can have this. My treat. Ah, jeez. I need some milk. Look at this milk. Why does he show it to us? I never understood that. I always find it funny that he just kind of shows us before he does anything. Milk. It's good for the bones. Good for the body. I hate platforming. I always hated platforming in N64 games. It's so scary. And not just like from Nintendo games, but like... Anybody ever heard of Gex? Gex Undercover Gecko? That had some of the scariest platforming. And you know me, I hate space. Space is something that really scares me. So falling into the void gave me nightmares as a kid. There was one in particular where I had a dream that I was actually Gex, like me myself. And for some reason I was like, huh. So this is how my dad died. And then I jumped into the void, and then like the dream ended. Oh, look at that! There is something. It's just a heart, though. You know what's another weird dream that I had? There was this one time where for some reason I was playing IRL GTA, and there was a chopper chasing me and shooting missiles at me. I eventually made it to my house, so I went in. It shot a missile at my house, and you know, like, one of this smoke popped up. Like, it didn't do any damage to my house. All you saw was that. And the funniest thing about that though is that my mom saw the chopper and she was like, huh, there's a chopper outside. How about that? She paid no mind. It's just a chopper shooting missiles at our houses. And the other thing is that I was like, turns out my PS2 was on the whole time. I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm playing this game anymore. And then I like turn it off, and then the chopper's just gone. Like somehow I was playing Vice City at the time, but yes, that somehow like manifested a real life chopper into or real life GTA into the world. That was funny. I like that part. Nah, didn't hit me. You suck. Imagine if this was Dark Souls. Ah, you missed. What a loser. I think this is like the only boss you can actually see again. Like, the dongo like doesn't go away after this. He just stays like this forever. Meanwhile, all the other ones either just burn up or go away. It's me, Darunia. Dead. Well done. Lend me your energy. How about a big Goron hug, brother? The shockwave that did. I wonder how strong Gorons are. They're strong enough to eat rocks. They're probably strong enough to crush freaking Link, poor guy. This must be hail on your back. Right? Oh wait, can we outrun the rocks this way? No, they follow you. That kind of sucks. Oh, we can outrun the rocks. Look at that. Climbing all the way up here just proves how smart you are. How? It's so hot in here. We can't stay here for long. Ah! Oh, crap. I was not expecting an instant death. Okay. I thought it was just gonna be like one of those fade outs. I hope he's grabbing Link the right way, otherwise his talons are gonna pierce right through him. Owl talons are incredibly sharp. You have no idea how sharp they are. I've had an owl land on my arm once and holy crap, it made like a hole in it. And this is how you actually get to that one cow from earlier. But I'm a gamer, so I did it the hard way. Hey, I actually woke up a little too early today. Weird enough. So I'm trying to keep my voice down just so I don't, you know, wake anybody up or anything. I literally could not sleep. The microphone is like really close to my mouth. I'm like a buzzy bee. Buzz, 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 buzz. What are you doing today? Today we are going to be talking about Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. A green bottle. No way. Now go ahead and plant this here. It's so nice to actually use the N64 controller. I just need my old rumble pack, so that way I have like the weight, the actual good weight. Not to mention it'll come in handy when I get like the Stone of Agony, I guess. The Stone of Agony. They changed that in the 3DS version. It's like a fork now. It's just a fork. I hope you can actually hear what I'm saying, because I know like my voice is like very vibrating, so it's like really hard to understand what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, mate? I'm sorry. There was a guy in my old he said that people with monotone voices are like sociopaths. Is that what he said? I don't know, something like that. That kind of made me paranoid. Do I come off as a psychopath to you? Hopefully not. Doesn't this Sheikah statue over here? Ah, I forgot to change it. Doesn't this statue over here say something like real Zelda fans or something like that play with Z, with like if holding Z or something like that instead of Z holding instead of Z toggle? How does this work exactly? Do you just like stick this on your body and it automatically like gives you the power to breathe longer? Just stick it in your body or eat it. You can probably just eat it. Inside Lord Jabu Jabu. Is it Jabu Jabu or Habu Habu? Yabu Yabu. Suka Suka. Yabu Yabu. Oh, cutscenes are so fast nowadays. I could barely absorb any information. This thing is called a shabam? Really? If you try to cut it, it will bounce off your blade. That's not true. Watch this. See? Octorok bounce back the rocks they spit at you. For real? Does that work? I guess it does. I just thought, you know, because you were lying about the thing. The shabam. Biddy, if you touch it, you will be electrocuted. Ah, dude, for real? That's not good. Don't want to do that. Let me just, grab my waifu and go. Can you imagine? Waifu powers go. I had a lot of weird dreams as a kid where like Link dies. I'm not kidding when I say that this game gave me a lot of like dreams. Like the majority of my childhood was just me having dreams about this game. There's one in particular that I really hated. But yeah, there was one particularly disturbing dream that I had as a kid. It was like I think I don't know. I was like in like this weird cave area. It might have been like a shadow temple or something. I don't know. But what happened was that Link got attacked by like this dragon looking thing. And when he got knocked down, the dragon like steps on Link's chest. Oh, settle down. I know it's a disturbing dream, but hey, I gotta make content. But anyways, it was yeah, the dragon stomps on young Link too. This was young Link. It like stomps on young Link's chest, and then instantly just kind of like takes a bite out of his head, like chomps it right up clean off, and you can actually see the aftermath. I had some weird dreams as a kid, mate. I can literally make a whole video just like, or maybe a couple videos. A lot of my dreams actually involved the Shadow Temple too. I remember this really weird one where like there was a new enemy and a new map layout too. Like I pressed like some kind of weird, like a switch, right? And that somehow opened up like a hole in the ground. And I was supposed to like jump in like this really weird platform that's like on the ground. And that's where like the hole is. But there's like this really long tunnel that's like in between like me and like the hole, right? And like right behind me there's like these 3 new enemies that look like, kind of look like witches or something like that. I have no idea. But yeah, like there's like these 3 witches or something, like zombie women or something. They had hands like dead hands too. It was weird. Like their fingernails were all bloody and everything. And every time they touch me, right? They a cutscene plays where Link falls to the ground and then like struggles to get back up and like runs away. And it's always the same. But what makes it weird is that during the cutscene, like the witches like slash the ground and like blood comes out. Yeah, and it comes out like this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, like that, like the little circles, but like on the ground, and it's like red. You know what sucks about that dream though, is that I actually did get caught. Apparently, I guess if you get caught a certain number of times, a different cutscene plays. Yeah, like at the very end, I was just about to like jump to get to like in the hole, right? And yeah, one of the freaking witches just grabs Link, young Link, and you know the animation the Link plays whenever he's grabbed by like a Red Dead or a dead hand. Yeah, that's what happens, but instead of like getting bitten or something like that, he gets straight up like his head gets like freaking like pulled off, Mortal Kombat style. Like I said, my dreams are freaking wild. There was this really another weird dream that I had. It was This one's not really disturbing. But it was really weird. I was young Link in this one. Like it was me. I was young Link. And I was working at Lon Lon Ranch for some reason. That's where like the game starts. And what happened was like some guy came over and said, "Hey, I'm this guy from like the future or whatever the heck." I have no idea. He shows up at the ranch. He then like shows me the future and like what it's like to be like adult Link and all that kind of stuff, right? And he says that, hey, if you come to my like circus thing or whatever, I have no idea. It looked like a circus. If you come to my circus, some good things will happen. And but you have to walk there. I can't just like oh, you have to go on an adventure or whatever the heck. I can't just like teleport you there. And so I go in on an adventure. And you know what that adventure was? It's just like a it was like a what is it? What is that thing called? It was like a 2D panorama of like Link walking with Epona. And it was just that for like a couple of minutes. What made it like weird was that it was just them walking, and eventually it fades in to show that Link and Epona grew up. So basically they went on this entire adventure like for years just to get to like this guy's circus. And yeah, eventually we did actually go into the circus, and they were like, Link was like, I'm here, what am I supposed to do? And you know what he was supposed to do? Who frickin' knows? They just like say, who are you? We don't expect you. And we eventually did see the guy who told us about like come to our circus, right? Or whatever the heck it is. And he was like, I have no idea who you are. And that's where like the dream ended. They'd be a lot weirder if I can actually like, you know, explain them better. If I was better at talking. And now get ready for the most annoying boss. Mini boss. I can see outside of the map. What exactly am I supposed to do? Like, what's the actual way to do this? The easiest way is just to get hit, but what's like the actual way that I'm supposed to do it? Baronade. Bioelectric anemone. Isn't there a way to cheese this boss? I feel like there is, but I don't think there is. I think it was Wind Waker, but it was one with Toon Link in it. You can actually cheese a certain boss if you just like pour water on it, and that like instantly kills the boss. Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls, Dark Souls. Dark Souls wishes they had this movement. This one little kid is better than literally any Dark Souls hero. He might be 9 years old, and literally any Dark Souls heroes or stuff like that. Wait, are they immortal? I never understood the world of Dark Souls. Are they really like in the underworld or something? I honestly don't know. It might as well be like the underworld, because like death doesn't mean anything in that game franchise. She's mad. You're late. What took you so long? You're useless. I was just lonely, that's all. Just a little. Just a little. Only a little. Princess Ruto always made me uncomfortable, even as a kid. I'll give you my most precious possession, Zora Sapphire. Now let me summon it from the ethereal, even though it's already in my pocket. Go back to see Princess Zelda. Make me, loser. Don't tell my father. Don't tell Harry. I remember back in the day, I actually stopped playing Zelda like for the longest time because during the horse minigame, my thumb like really hurted. Because all I kept doing was like trying to beat Talon. I just kept holding the freaking forward button and everything. Like so hard because I was just like concentrated. You would think that newer N64 controllers would have like little rubbers, but they don't. You know what I'm excited for? Breath of the Wild 2. Or Tears of the Kingdom, I guess is what it's called now. Jeez, that could not have come out at a worse time. Yeah, it's super exciting. But like, apparently the the Queen of England passed away, like, was it before or after the announcement of Breath of the Wild, or Tears of the Kingdom? I always wonder what the heck this is. Is it supposed to be like some kind of vision? Or like, is it like some kind of like memory of the Ocarina itself? I don't know. Okay, well, I tried. I got a Pikachu mask. Everybody loves Pikachu. What's really cool is that actually everybody does have like dialogue for I hate foxes for like different masks you wear. I do actually have a Soldier 76 visor. I used to wear it, but now I don't because it's not Halloween yet. And also I don't have a reaction. I don't do reaction videos anymore. Now the reason why I held off from doing the mask stuff this late was because a certain person that requires a mask doesn't actually spawn until you defeat Lord Jabu Jabu for some reason. I think it's the Running Man. The Running Man doesn't actually spawn until you beat Jabu Jabu, Yabo Yabo. I could have sworn that when you talk to these guys, they let out like a scream. It's like oh or something like that. Maybe it's not like that in 1.0. I think this thing has like a really weird passive ability. The hood's long ears are so cute. There's like this really weird passive ability where if you wear it at night, Skullchilds don't actually show up. I was gonna do the treasure chest thing, but I think that's easier with like the Eye of Truth. Which reminds me, I could have sworn there was actually 2 items like that. The Lens of Truth and the Eye of Truth. Am I going crazy or something? I could have sworn there was both a lens and Eye of Truth. I remember like when I was when I first played this game, right? I was looking at all the items because like somebody before me like 100%ed it, and there was something called the Eye of Truth in there. And when I started playing the game, it was like I got something called the Lens of Truth. Yeah, the Lens of Truth was like light blue while the Eye of Truth was purple. Wasn't it? Or was that just some kind of weird Mandela effect? I don't know. Yo, oh, George Washington is behind me. Speaking of beans, we need to go into the Donald Cavern to plant that bean. We're about to find out how Mexicans are born. Do Gorons have tails? I've always wondered that. It looks like they have tails. Oh yeah, this is like a really weird wall. You can actually climb it for some reason. There's literally nothing telling you that you can actually climb this. But you can. What do you have to say? Headless body of Agnew? Roar. My thoughts exactly. It's the legendary blade. The Master Sword. Okay, don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Look, you're big now. You've grown up. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. Literally everything that he just said is a complete lie. You don't get power from this. You only get items. We're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. My entire childhood was robbed. Can you believe it though? This one adult still technically has like the mind of a child. Or at least he's supposed to. If I looked as good as you, I could run a different kind of business. What are you getting at, old man? God, I always loved the Link's voice in here. It's so cool. Could use some milk. Time to ride like the wind. Arrow horse that I don't know. How you doing? The best horse in the entire, what's it called? Literally any game, really, any series. Name a better horse than Epona. Or at least memorable. Actually, now that I think about it, is there any other memorable horses? Probably. I just can't think of any. I'm gonna hate this. My thumb, it's already hurting. My thumb! God, my thumb! My thumb! It hurts! It hurts so much. What's up with that horse? Is that Epona? How did you tame that wild horse? Right under my nose. I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I betted on the race and lost. Shoot. Ahaha. As I promised, I'll give you the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. Nah, jeez, what do we do now? Hi-ho!
Oh, my dude, you just got pranked. Bet you didn't see that one coming, huh?
The best goddamn vehicle in this game. Mainly because it's the only vehicle in the game. You know what really bothers me? Look at this. Oh, jeez. It looks like we can't go any further. But wait, there's an opening over here. Why isn't there an opening in the actual road? Why isn't there an actual opening in this road? Why is it to the side? It really bothers me. All these sounds are so nostalgic. Even though I played this game almost regularly, they just bring back so much childhood memories. He's all nice now. By the way, if you never realized, look at her brooch. It's freaking Bowser. She has Bowser on her brooch. It's really funny. Puko. You know, when I was replaying this recently, there was a lot of things where I was like, how the heck did I figure this out when I was a kid? Ow, my thumb. It really hurts. You know what's really creepy but also kind of cool? Well, it's really cool in theory. Like the hookshot is like super powerful, that it can actually stick to like wooden surfaces and pull you in, right? But in order to do that, it needs an extremely powerful force in order to do that. Not to mention extremely powerful. It needs to be extremely powerful to pull you in. With that amount of force to pull a human, a fully grown human, to like another area, that thing should probably rip your arm off. Even as a kid, I knew that. Grrr, he's mad. Seriously, what exactly? Who is the Ocarina kid that he's talking about? Because it can't be us. We haven't done anything. There's like this whole freaking paradox with this guy. There's like a lot of videos on YouTube explaining it. Onward to the Forest Temple, probably the lamest temple in this entire game. Actually, aside from the Forest Temple, what is actually the lamest dungeon in this entire game? Well, the Great Deku Tree serves as like a tutorial, but I wouldn't exactly call it lame. Probably the Ice Temple. Or Ice Cavern. The only thing I can think of. Well, I mean, the Water Temple doesn't count, because the Water Temple doesn't exist. It's a mistake. Something that shouldn't have happened. The Water Temple is something that should never be attempted ever again. And you know what? I'm gonna freaking attempt it again, god dang it. I hate the Water Temple. I promised Saria would never let anybody go through here. Luckily, with the power of music, we can change his mind. You know, there's this whole thing about like people trying to figure out what happened to Mido during the events of like Ocarina of Time. You literally, a lot of people say that he just straight up dies, but he's literally in the credits. Like, you can see him in the credits. He's like with the King Zora. Oh boy, I can't wait to bump some dongos. Yeesh. Literally the only place where you can find these freaking moblins. This thing is short. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. Sheik is such a bad friend and a guide. He just blinds Link just to be edgy. I need to make a quick getaway. Time to blind my friend. Good thing this thing has enough force to penetrate bone. By the way, you can probably already tell why the Forest Temple is my least favorite of the temples. For one, the music sucks. My cat hates me every time I reference these guys. Every time I like get a thing. What the? Every time I grab like a stick or something, I always go like in front of her, and then she gets all like confused. I think if I just stay over here, he won't actually aggro me. I guess I was wrong. Luckily, I know my way around this place, so at least we'll get through this fast. At least I hope. Like I said, it's like the most boring temple. That and the ice cavern. I wonder if I'm getting sick. Maybe that's why I wasn't able to sleep tonight. Last night, whatever the heck. I'm noticing that I'm starting to burn up a little. It might be. Or maybe it's just a radiation burn, because I keep freaking playing on this. I mean, technically the monitor that I'm using doesn't really give off that much radiation, because it's an Omen. It's an Omen monitor with an Omen PC. This monitor actually has blue lighting too, so it's like no strain on my eyes either. So that's really cool. I've always been an Omen kind of person. I don't know why, I just have. Can never go wrong with Omen. Especially since building my own PC is a freaking nightmare. And Omen computers are just like powerful. I smell some kind of spice. Or probably, what time is it? Oh dang, it's already 8. I can probably go full volume then. But I'm not gonna, because I'm already at photos. Hey there everybody, my name is Morse Critical, and today we're gonna be talking about poop. Here are number 1. We got this kind of poop. Here are number 2, we got this type of poop. The Stalfers are actually like the only dangerous enemies in this game. They call me Dark Souls. See those sick dodges? I bet that's like the only time you've ever seen me or seen anybody use the dodgings in this game. Oh yeah, isn't this the fairy bow? Isn't this like the only chest in the game that's just kind of like floating? It's hard to tell, but this one is actually floating. It might be because it's on like a moving platform, maybe. Is there some kind of like mythology or something that says something about like shooting paintings with arrows or something? I never understood why this happens. Alright, I'm about to show you why Deku Nuts are important. Look at that, it forces them out. I just kind of accidentally discovered this recently. Unfortunately, that doesn't work with regular posts for some reason. I like how adult Link just kind of like reaches on in there, but young Link has to struggle. Poor guy, he's small. So basically he is very small. Imagine if Link was in Dark Souls. I'm not gonna stop talking about Dark Souls, it's just way too much fun. Like I said, eventually we'll do a playthrough. I think we'll first start with Bloodborne, because that one's like really fun. If only we had a sprint button. But the sprint button hasn't been invented yet. I hate listening to this song, man. I am very easily influenced by music, which is why I always listen to cheerful, funny music. Meanwhile, music of today makes me want to commit arson. Actually, I might be in the minority here, but I really don't like the weird hip-hop music of today. Hip-hop used to be kind of cool. I even still listen to some of the old stuff, but now it's like annoying. I really hate hip-hop now. Or rap, or whatever the heck that weird like music is. I really hate it. It makes me want to commit genocide. Oh yeah, old man, well what kind of music do you listen to? I listen to the fast food song. And now to solve the puzzle. I wonder what it's about. I wonder if we wait long enough it'll solve itself. Another reason why the god dang it! Why the forest temple sucks. I wonder if the Deku Nuts can help me here. this one. Oh, it does. Look at that. Now we know. Can you like frickin'? There you go. Look at that. The Deku Notes show their value again. I mean, you can easily just tell which one it is if you just like, you know, look at the one who's spinning. But still, there we go. Oh, god dang it! I just realized we're about to do the most annoying part of this entire thing. Wait, you mean the entire temple wasn't annoying? Nope, it's gonna get even more annoying. If only I had money, we can actually like play the 3DS version of this in the future. There is still like one place where I can get like a modded 3DS so that we can actually get like a capture card working. But unfortunately, that doesn't work at the moment because, unfortunately, I don't have the money for it. God dang it! What the heck? Did I not press the button? Did I not just press a button that releases one of the bars? Okay, now it's time for final boss time. I guess not. There is no final boss here. That sucks. Well, we gotta try somewhere else. Evil Spear from Beyond, Phantom Cannon. I still don't get it. Is this supposed to be Ganondorf's ghost? He just somehow like sucks it out of him. Frame perfect. They call me Frame Perfect Kitt. Is there a way to tell a difference between the fake one and the real one? I've never once seen any abnormalities. Oh, I thought that was it. Good God, that's the longest I've ever done that before. What the heck? Do the spinny attacky. Won't be so easy. I always thought that sound sounds like, what's it called? Patrick. Literally the only time they hope is at the very end. Well, technically 2 times. One before the end and one during the end. Sorry, I will always be your friend. Why is she talking in third person all of a sudden? It's a sprout. Man, it's so funny how like when I was a kid I used to be scared of like walking near the Redeads, but now I'm like, look at those guys. You know, doesn't the Gold Skulltulas also have a paradox? Because you're destroying Skulltulas in the future, right? And somehow that affects the past. So what's that all about? I mean, yeah, it's a game. You shouldn't think of it too much, but still at the same time you can't help but to think of it, you know? And poor Saria, dude, we just kind of throw away her Ocarina. What's that all about, man? Why you gotta do her dirty like that? You get like this fancy new metal Ocarina, so you gotta throw away the old clay one? Some friend you are. Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Hyrule Castle Town, he's been even more timid. Yeah, what a freaking loser, dude. Oh, jeez. Inverted controls. Why? Why this? Come on. Oh, come on, man. I play Overwatch. Not that I'm any good at it, but still, play it nonetheless. Isn't that the point? I might play Overwatch, but that's only on PC. Hanzo! I have to summon my inner Hanzo. Sake! And just like Hanzo, I miss every shot. Back in my day, we didn't even have cursors. Or crosshairs, whatever the heck these are called. Hanzo! Oh, thank God, because I don't have any money. Okay, now that I have that, and made the speedrunners cry. Why is he so bad at this? Just make it stop. And then their skin starts to peel off. But Not this fella. No, they say he had a different way of doing things. His house stood where the well is now. A house in the middle of that? That's kind of weird. Architecturally, that's kind of weird. That's really weird. Hanzo! Is it going to? No. It's immune. It's immune to rock types. This thing must be a ground type. Smooth. I do need the. I got. Watch me do this first try. Oh, almost. God dang it. You're making me look bad, man. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea. If I can just... Why haven't I thought about this before? Loser. You know that sound was also used in a whole bunch of other stuff? I think there's a racing game and even a fighting game that uses it. Freedom! That's what I do every time I get out of school. I don't even go to school anymore. I may not go to school anymore, but I keep having dreams where I am at school. There was this really weird dream I had this one time, where I was at school and I was taking a test, and the craziest thing about it was that there was the guy who was like overseeing us take the test. He would decapitate people if they like, you know, look away from the test, or if he sees somebody with the wrong answer. Yeah, I saw the guy do it too. Everyone was scared. How many races can I offend by saying that? Well, first of all, I'm native, so you know, already I have like a pass for it. Nah, I'm pretty sure the chanting that you hear is Hebrew, well, that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the Goron special crop to do the job. I always wondered what the Goron special crop was when I was a kid. I always thought he was talking about like the hammer, but it's not. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? The freaking president from Scary Movie. The Scary Movies just kind of like lack quality. The more there are. The first one was pretty decent. The second one was actually kind of entertaining. The third one was I liked it, but at the same time I didn't. The fourth one I hated. And the fifth one, I wish there was no fifth one. Watch me grab this in style. Nice upskirt. Not that you can see anything because he's wearing like those weird tights. I'm pretty sure it's like a full body like suit, isn't it? Kind of like the red underwear that freaking what's his face, Arthur Morgan wears. I always looked like doing that. For some weird reason, there's no invincibility in with that thing, so you could just like spam his like damage cry thing, whatever the heck you want to call it. He sounds like every rapper ever. What is that sound? I've always wondered that. How the heck did you make that sound? Who thought of that too? Like instead of like a timer, you go for that. Hey, what does a timer sound like again? Oh, that's easy. It goes. Oh my, good God, man, I'm annoying myself. It's a habit at this point. When I hear it, I just have to sing. Yeah. God dang it, man. Shut up. Do not fall. Do not fall. Do not fall. I hate you. I'm gonna die. Okay, that's enough. A perfect fit. That kind of reminds me of like the meme where like two people are looking at each other. Like I freaking hate that face. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Swear to God. I swear to God. Oh, hey, I actually made it this time. Anjo. Easy, easy now. Take it slow this time. Easy. Rip open your rib cage and insert the heart to get more health. Have you seen that comic? Where it's like Link opening up his rib cage and then putting a heart in there? And he has like 6 other hearts in there. Jump, 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 jump. How fast can I do that? You know, for whatever reason, the Breath of the Wild game is just takes away a lot of time. You ever notice that? Like whenever you play Breath of the Wild, time like goes extremely fast. Like whenever I play Elden Ring, time goes extremely slow. Whenever I play Breath of the Wild, time is like extremely fast. Am I the only one who noticed that? Notices that? Yeah. Eat this. Even though you can't for some reason. I feel like that's an oversight. Why didn't they make it so that this thing can eat bombs and then blow up from the inside? On. Hey! First time that's ever happened. Blur dancers, extinguish its flaming clothes first. That's some good advice. I'm glad I have you around. Oh boy. Can't go back now. Subterranean lava dragon, Volvagia. Why do the fire dungeons have different boss fight music? You ever notice that? The Dongo and Volvagia have different boss battle music. I'll take a milk. I like how in Majora's Mask the milk actually has like a picture of a cow. Don't worry, I'm coming. Oh, come on. Yo. I died. The first death of the game. Who'd have thought it'd be by Volvagia of all people? Or bosses? Bones. Bones. Volvagia. It's the boss of the fire temple, revived by the evil king. I don't know its weak point. Good thing I have Navi around. Yeah, speedrun shots. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going somewhere. Ah, jeez. I just remember we're gonna have to go through the lamest dungeon. See those cool combo moves? I think you can do the same thing with this thing. Why am I able to target that thing? I wonder if there's such thing as like a hard mode for Ocarina of Time, like a mod or something out there. Oh great, now get ready for the worst mechanic in existence. Heavy. Heck yeah, man, we got some clothes. You defeated a Poe. Got a big Poe. If you eat a Poe, like weird things happen. You either lose health, or you gain health, or you get full health, or you lose magic, or you gain full magic. It's really weird. Where does the whole carrot thing come from when it comes to horses? I mean, yeah, they eat them and all, but still. Ugh, time limits. I swear. Time for speedrun strats. I'm about to show you a weird dream I had once. So I had this weird dream once, right? Where Epona just kind of jumps the bridge. Apparently she can in fact do that. You know, another weird dream I had was when I turned on the game after I beat it, right? I had this weird dream when that I beat the game, so I turned it back so I can replay it again, right? And a different cutscene played during the opening thing. You know, like in the title screen? Like a different cutscene played. It was like Link and Zelda riding horses. Link had Epona and Zelda had some kind of weird white horse. It was really weird. They were riding through Hyrule Field and like there was like a lake, a waterfall and everything. It's weird. I'm telling you, man, this game gave me a lot of dreams. I still remember a lot of them. Oh, you know what? I remember this really weird one where I was Link and I actually met like a whole bunch of other people. A big one that I remember was like this big polar bear. Yeah, it was just a big polar bear as like a partner. And at the very end, we finally found like the treasure or whatever the heck that we were looking for. But we got surrounded by monsters and yeah, everyone was in trouble. Everybody was, and so I was like, geez, I better get the treasure before it's too late. And then all of my partners were like, where are you going? We need your help. And then I selfishly like, you know, just grabbed the treasure because like that's going to reset time, right? And then, but apparently it was too late. I was going to grab it, but then like the world turned dark and all that. And then something pushed me to the ground. And then somebody behind me says, you failed me for the last time. And then he stomps on my back, and then Link lets out like this, or me as Link lets out like this really weird cry. It was like the cry that he or like the scream he uses when he falls off, right? But it just kept going and getting high pitched. Like, holy crap, this guy's back just broke. And then it said game over. I'm trying to see if I can remember any other Zelda dreams, because like I had a lot, like I said. Oh, there was this one really weird one, right? There was this one really weird one where I was Link and I was going to school, like my own school, and everybody was looking at me weird because like I was like, you know, like Link, and nobody liked me, and that was the dream. I think something bad happened and then I saved everyone and everybody liked me, and then that's where the dream ended. Oh, I've had a Breath of the Wild dream once, where I was Link and then like there was a, I'm in the wrong airport. No, I'm not. What is that thing? What are the big spiders called in Breath of the Wild again? Guardians? Is it just Guardians? Anyways, there was one of those attacking like the city, and you know, because I was Link, I stepped up and tried fighting it. And then I tried. Everybody was looking at me, and they were all like cheering for me and stuff like that. But then, well, me being me, I was still Link, but for some reason I was thinking like, you know, me. Yeah, me. I was still thinking like me. So basically, I had like an anxiety attack. What happened to everybody because I, you know, got scared and ran away? I have no idea. That's where the dream ended. God, why is this music so intense? And what's weird, a lot of people don't realize or never realize that the Hyrule Field song changes when there's enemies around. You make it before they spoil. How the heck does a frog spoil? It's a frog. It's a living thing. Is this thing like a part fly or something? Thing was born 2 minutes ago and it's gonna die in 3 minutes. Poor guy. This poor frog. I wonder how many frogs died trying to do this thing. This quest. Poor frogs. I feel bad for them. Get on the horse, Shinji. You ever eaten fish eyes? They're very hard. World's finest eye drops. Hurry, take them to Big Ground before they go bad, somehow. I get that this is like medieval times and whatnot, but holy crap, their medicine sucks. Hurry up, boyo. SpongeBob, me boy, I wasn't fast enough. SpongeBob, me boy, the voices are getting louder. Luckily, I have the little flower in there, so this will make it slightly faster, or that'll make it slightly faster. Oh my god, and then I have to like beat up all the Skulltulas and the guy trying to... Thank god for speedrun strats, I guess. Hey! Making me look bad. Let us continue onwards to the worst freaking dungeon ever in any video game. Only made slightly better in the 3DS version. I have no idea what the heck this thing is, but using the hookshot on it, it works. What are you doing? Get back in the water. I'm already starting to feel. You know, I'm kind of surprised that these things don't just like straight up take the soul off the boots if they're really that big or. God dang it! I hate these things so much. What is this? Something very important, I hope. I swear this is like rupees or something. Okay, we never have to worry about that ever again. Only problem is now I have to worry about all the other rooms. Even though I played this countless times, I still cannot, for the life of me, get used to the map layout here. I feel like cheating and just like, you know, spawning the boss room door or something like that. I don't know. Freaking walk through walls. Something to make this go faster. I hate the water temple so much. Nobody likes the water temple. Anjo! Man, I feel like playing Overwatch, but at the same time I feel like playing Elden Ring. This is what happens when you play what's it called? Different games. Oh, shut up, you big pansy. It's not that big of a deal. But like slow though. Ah, I thought. Screw you too, man. Come on. You know, a long time ago, like when Overwatch was still new, I saw somebody like make artwork of somebody like of Link being in Overwatch. I just remembered that. Like he had like a futuristic looking shield and everything. It looked really cool. There was even screenshots of like gameplay. Like I said, it was just like art and whatnot, so it wasn't real, unfortunately. That would be so cool though, seeing Link. God dang it, really? Seeing Link as like a Overwatch character. He can like block bullets and everything with his shield. Well, what else is he gonna block it with? His head? It's only been 10 minutes and it feels like I've been here forever. I honestly have no freaking clue how I'm supposed to do this one. Like normally. Is this really just like a really weird like mechanical abused, what's it called? Puzzle? That's really weird. Like, how am I supposed to do this normally? I only know of that of like this, because it goes through walls. I think that's like the only puzzle in any Nintendo game that does that. Now that I think about it, that utilizes like not really game breaking, but like the sword going through walls. Like, it's not supposed to be natural, right? That's like the only time Nintendo ever does something like that. Unless, of course, there's something else. And I haven't played a lot of Zelda games. I've only played like 4 of them. 4 of them? Let's see, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Breath of the Wild. Oh, and Wind Waker. You got iron boots on. How the heck is that hurting? Extra button presses. Eh. Holy crap, the turning is so sensitive like this. If we die, we die. Wait a minute, that wasn't our first death. It was in the Dongo's Cavern that we first died, didn't we? Or some? No, it was in the volcano because we burned to death. We remembered that Ben drowned. Thank God that they decided to make the iron boots of what's it called, or the boots in general. Jesus frickin' Christ, are you kidding me? I was not recording. You and me both. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen, right? Are you frickin' kidding me? This is why I'm so frickin' paranoid. God dang it, I don't want to play this frickin' dungeon all over again. I hate it. I beat Dark Link, which apparently after 26 years, I've only just now realized that he staggers. Yeah, so when you're fighting him, you just keep clashing, what's it called, weapons, right? But eventually he like stops moving for like a split second, and you know that staggers him apparently. I did not know that. Nobody likes the water temple anyway, so I'm not gonna do anything about it. I know it sucks, but I really do hate this freaking temple so much. I'm also be careful, don't get swallowed by the vortexes. I'm also really mad that something that I've been very paranoid after all this time actually happened again. Anyway, I mean, we're gonna be playing this again some other time, but like the 3DS version, so it's not the end of the world. Unless, of course, I freaking forget to record that material. At least we got the boring parts out of the way. With literally the only interesting thing in this entire game, in the entire temple, gone too. With the Dark Link fight, I swear. It's like the one thing I was excited to show in y'all. What do you think about this headless body of Agnew? Yeah, me too. I bet there's a mod out there or something that makes it so that you just automatically beat the water temple when you go in it or something. I hope so. You know, I always hated seeing this specific color of block because it reminds me of like erasers from like school. Those really like don't work like at all kind of erasers, and they smell really bad. The weird yellow rubber ones. Nice upskirt. Are you kidding me? Why am I missing a key? What am I missing? What room am I missing? Are you kidding me? Now I have to go through all this freaking dungeon just to find the one key. Yay, a key! Just what I've been waiting for.
That's what it's all about. Woo!
I feel like crying. The water temple does things, man. Horrible things.
This little baby monkey. Maybe tomorrow night I'll bring you a little baby diaper so you can go poo-poo with it. Then I'll change it for you. And then I'll give you a little tickle because you're a cute little baby. Well, you cry all night long about how Uncle Larry fooled you.
You suck! I was on it! Ah, dude, no way. It's the big key. I mean, what? What's in here? I don't know. And now for the best room in the entire game. I hate you. Why they thought that was a good idea, I have no idea. Look out, this isn't normal water over there. Giant aquatic amoeba, Morpha. Why is there hookshot places here? Aim at the guy! What is the point of these hookshot places? The sound it makes, what the heck? What the heck is this thing supposed to be exactly? Like, why is this a boss? I kind of get that, like, the water is meant to be its body and whatnot, but why this? How are you not dead yet? Am I not doing damage with the thing? With the spin attack? There we go. It just dies. If you see Sheik, please give him my thanks, okay? Isn't she supposed to say, like, don't tell my father or something like that? She's supposed to say two things. You know what I've always wondered? Hold up. Here we go. What the heck is up? Oh crap, 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 oh crap. Yep. I almost missed my time. You're supposed to shoot the sun during the morning. I'm pretty sure this thing doesn't actually do any extra damage, does it? But one of the things I've always wondered, right? Is what made these claw marks? There's like random claw marks here, and I have no idea why. You know, I wonder what, you know, traveling through time like does to the body. You'd expect it to like, you know, have like a toll on Link's body, right? Cuz like it'll probably like mess him up. I mean, you're not just, you know, going through time, you're physically traveling through time. Like you're growing and you're shrinking. Probably hell. Alright, first things first, go to Kakariko Village, because that's where like the thing is. Alright, time to do the spooky time to do the spooky part of this game. Or at least the short version of the spooky part. The short spooky part. And just like that, we broke the timeline. The kid who played the ocarina no longer existed. Oh, that was the wrong one. Okay, now the paradox happened. The Ocarina Kid never happened, therefore we never learned the song. How exactly does this dry the well? Maybe the windmill, like, I don't know, opens like a gate or something? Spooky time. Oh. You're ruining the spooky song. Oh, holy crap, there's blood on this wall. I never noticed that. Bomb chews. Something we never really use until like one dungeon. Oh, technically two. I think there's something in this one, right? Yeah, there is. I don't even need the lens of truth. Now what? I think you can actually glitch your way in there because of this guy, right? I think so. I feel like I've done that before. Misa wonders what's over there. Some spooky stuff. Actually, I think there's fire keys around here. Hold on. Where does he keep the shields? Everything else I can kind of see, but like, what about the shields? If it's too heavy to hold, how does he, you know, carry it? Well, technically in like the cartoon, right? In the Legend of Zelda cartoon, he has like a little magic pouch that he just kind of puts everything in. It's the enemy. Better be careful. Do not get decapitated. Completely invincible. They made doubly sure to like make it so that nothing hurts these things. It's funny. Let me go. Now for the thing that gave everybody nightmares. Good God. The dead hand. Watch out for its infinite hands. Aim for its head. But how do I do that? One must wonder what happened to this thing to become dead hand. Ugh, it's so creepy when it's far away. Why is it so creepy when it's far away? It's so weird. God, I remember like lowering the volume when I was a kid when this specific event happened. Or when I was like in like the well or the what's it called, Shadow Temple in general. God, these used to be my most hated like dungeons when I was a kid, but now they're actually my favorite. It's the lens of truth. I could have sworn there was two versions of these freaking items. The lens and the eye of truth. What's that all about? It has to be like some kind of Mandela effect, because even looking online, I see nothing. Link kind of looks naked without a shield. I don't know why, but he kind of does. Link shieldless playthrough? There's a guy there. What the heck is this face? I never understood what it is. I always look at it like closely, but I can never tell what it is. It looks like maybe it's the Happy Mess salesman. You never really know. It looks like it has a tie. Wait a minute, what if it's the Eye of Truth? The little wiggle he does. It kind of has like the Eye of Truth shape to it. Like at the bottom. Kind of, but not really. What the heck is this? What are you? One must wonder what exactly like happens in this area. I like how the blood disappears with the lens of truth. I wonder what this... There's so much blood here. Holy crap. Yeesh. I think this stuff is actually missing in the 3DS version. But that one they changed to blue. Like the little X thing. Little torture device looking... Well, actually, it's not a looking... It's a straight up torture device. Isn't the lore that this actually like the Shadow Temple and the well was actually like used by the Sheikah to torture enemy or like to torture like enemies of the thing, the frickin' royal family, but because it's technically like taboo and stuff like that. Taboo? I don't know. Like they feel like really bad about it. They just kind of like hid it away, and that's why nobody talks about the Shadow Temple and the well. I know this was like originally for the Sheikah, so you know. I always wondered if that was like a theme that plays whenever they're around, or if like they're the ones making that sound. Whoa, jump scare. You see those lightning quick reflexes? Do you have anything to say, Mr. Weird McDonald's looking thing? The Givdo, the only place where you can find these things. It's so violent you can't even see it. It's censored. I like how they the Givdos just kind of like get out of the tomb. Watch this, if we can see it. There it is. It's so weird. Why do you have to be close to the frickin' thing? Ugh, not this thing again. Okay, there we go. The world has been 100%ed. Ah, cheerful music. That's good. That's good. I am no longer scared. I like how it looks like a hole, but it's still a square. Oh, there's a palm chew salesman here. Huh. I knew he was here somewhere, I just didn't know where. I like never go. God dang it, he's left. You're such an idiot. Why are you so dumb? No one said we can't use it. Well, technically they did, but no one's stopping us. I really like how you can see the other prize in the background. Ah, we made it. I wonder what's inside. Winner! Now I got 2 of those. I can never get this right. I know it's kind of a no-brainer, but that chicken is huge. Like if you actually hack yourself to go next to the chicken. This chicken does not want to get out of the way. This thing has a death wish. What the heck? The little squeak he made. Did you hear that? Whoa, that chicken did not want that thing to go. Did you see that? It chased it. Eventually, one of them has got to go in there, right? Farori's wind. How do you pronounce that, actually? Is it Farori? Farore? You ever notice how, like, Link's boots sometimes look sharp? While, like, sometimes it doesn't? It looks like, you know, an actual boot. Like where the toes are. It looks like there's a point to it. But when you're close to it, it's like round. And polygons. And Link was even more polygonal in Smash Bros. Everyone was, really. Mario looks so weird in Smash Bros. 64. He has a mullet. How do what is it again? Yeah, I thought I got that, but I didn't for some reason. I got it the first time. It didn't making me rethink my entire knowledge of this game. Making me look bad. I have played for 26 years. I know what I'm doing. 26 years, god dang, I'm old. Why am I so old? I still remember playing Lazolfos with my brother when I was little. And Gerudos too. We found like a Gerudo shaped swords one time at a store for like $1. And we both got like 2 each. And we would like, you know, we have Lazarfos fight, but as Gerudos. Now it's time for the spooks. Who started this fire? Like, the monster hasn't even come out yet, but everything's on fire for some reason. Get back. It's like the only time you hear his voice. Well, technically her, but you know what I mean. Impa is one of the 6 stages. Destroy the evil shadow and save Impa. There is an entrance to the Shadow Temple beneath the graveyard behind this village. No, it's not. It's above the graveyard. Listen to this. The Nocturnal Shadow. Care of the village. I'm counting on you. And by take care of it, I mean disappear and do nothing about it. It's amazing what they do with the music in here. It's they use very simple notes, but still you can tell that the Nocturne of Shadow is, you know, the Nocturne of Shadow. Like the what is it called? The Serenade of Water. You can tell that's like a water-based song. The Bolero of Fire, you can tell it's like fire-based. Listen to that. Listen to how shadowy it sounds. Whoever made the music is a freaking genius. Look, you can even see like the fire thing here. I never noticed that, actually. Look at that. Oop. You can't really tell. But you can see like the fire thing here. The fire temple medallion here. Fire medallion. It's really hard to see. Is there a way to like position the camera upwards? Anyways, yeah, right there. You can see it. My guess is this is how you originally had to get the Din's Fire, is to beat the fire temple. Instead of trying to find the Great Fairy for it. It's a little weird, but what can you do? We got what we got. There's so many things that was cut up from this game. It's so fascinating. There was a whole freaking temple area, in fact, taken out of here. The Shadow Temple will yield only to one with the Eye of Truth, handed down in Kakariko Village. Who said that? That's so spooky, man. I don't want to play this anymore. This swamp of zombies and infestation squad at the Toad of Truth. I wonder how they made this effect. The whole, well, this one's spooky. Why is it glowing? One who gains the Eye of Truth will be able to see what is hidden in the darkness. It's too bad that I only have the Lens of Truth. Shadow Temple, here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. Shadow Temple, here is gathered Hyrule's bloody history of greed and hatred. When I was a kid, I always thought that meant that... I always thought that meant that, like, there's gonna be like a room or something filled with nothing but blood. Kind of like, in... what is that called? The Shining. You know how, like, there's a room that just kind of, like, fills with blood? That's what I thought. This would actually be a lot... Ah, crap. It's my worst nightmare. One must wonder, yeah, by the way, the witches that I said in my... that were in my dream one time, they had these hands. With, like, the bloody fingernails and everything. That's so creepy. Hurry up, he's coming. I wonder who was the psychopath who designed this thing. Oh, they have something in their palms. It looks like an eye or something. Look at the bloody hands. It looks like they have like some kind of eye or something. The hover boots. These things are literally used for one thing. I always thought these were slippers when I was a kid, cause like you always slip. Hence the name slippers, I guess. You know, this thing also gave me another nightmare. It was like a combination between this and like Metal Slug. Cause in Metal Slug 3, there's like this ability where you turn into like a zombie. And but anyways, in Metal Slug 3, there's like this. You turn into a zombie, right? And if you throw a grenade, instead of throwing a grenade, you shoot like this huge torrent of blood for whatever reason. And they make like a face similar to like the dead hand when he like bites you, right? And as a kid, I had like this weird dream where like we were at a amusement park or something, and like some kind of giant 80s looking woman just kind of like shows up with a huge head. And the scariest part is that she didn't just like, you know, move normally. She moved like a stop motion character. Like everything else was normal except for her, who was just like who was stop motion for whatever reason. Yeah, she was just kind of like minding her own business, just kind of like eating people and stuff. But eating people wasn't like the worst part. It's how she ate them. It was like she would like dip her head down, like she wouldn't grab people. She would just like grab them with her huge ass mouth, and she would like. It's hard to tell without actually like you know showing you, because it was so creepy. I need visual representation. I can't just outright explain it. You know what the weird thing is? Even without the Eye of Truth, you can still jump from these. It's just in the world that you can't, for some reason. There you go. It's so funny when that happens. It always bothered me how like this thing was never symmetrical to like the lines at the bottom. I ever tell you that I got in trouble at school because I drew the Gerudo symbol? I wonder how many people got in trouble for drawing the Gerudo symbol. I was a kid back then, and a lot of people were like, you know, they weren't exactly diverse back in the day. Don't you think that these blade things are like a little overkill? Because you're dead once the spikes hit you, but then you get crushed right afterwards. Ugh, platforming. N64 platforming. And now there's that one over there that's just gonna eat the other one. Actually, what do they do when they go after the... Like when you kill one, like a whole bunch of them just kind of like group up to where like the dead one is. What exactly is happening? Do they eat them? I don't know. Come on. Really? What is this? Some kind of wind temple? Out of my way. I got places to be. I always wonder how much force this thing actually has in order to pull Link wearing the iron boots. This thing rips his arm out like no problem. See, look how this one is perfectly symmetrical to the block, but the other one wasn't. Also, I heard a Skulltula, but I'm not gonna get it. Because it's my decision. This is my playthrough, not your playthrough. Get it on your own playthrough. That reminds me, if you want to like if you want to try this, I actually recommend the 3DS version. That one is much better than this one. Even though I have like so much nostalgia for this, I actually prefer the 3DS version over the N64 one. Especially because the freaking water temple. Abandoned ship! The ship is sinking. Abandoned ship, get into safe private. That was his own free will. That wasn't the ship's fault. Come on. You can do it. What are these things? Yeah. That was a close one. Link, you almost died, bro. Alone, bro. You don't want to die alone, bro, do you? This room always scared me because it made me think like the floor master actually got somebody. What do the kids say these days? Kobe? Aww. Alright, one more place to find out what's inside. of ye old shadow temple. The ye old spooky temple. Oh jeez, man. Oh jeez. I'm scared. I don't want to play this anymore. What am I supposed to do? Except the exact same thing that I'm doing now. I wonder how re-deads taste like. Probably gross. Because they're dead. Full health? Yeah, just what I needed. You idiot. Ugh, there's that face again, but different. You think this is the face of the boss? It's kind of creepy to think about. Phantom Shadow Beast, Bongo Bongo. Wait, I need an arrow for this. Oh, never mind, that works. God dang it. When was the last time I said that I was going to change it to Z holding? You see those sick dodgy moves? Yo! You wanna know what's creepy about this boss? It's hanging upside down. It's been decapitated, and its hands have been cut off. That's creepy, man. How does Navi get here if she's outside of the diamond? Now I put my power, which I should be helpful to you, into this medallion. Yeah, got some metal. Ever mentioned that one scene from the scene where like where Bongo Bongo kind of escapes from the well always scared me as a kid, because like what didn't scare me as a kid at this point? But like it always scared me, right? Because like Sheik is supposed to be like a badass, right? Completely untouchable. So seeing Bongo Bongo just kind of like throw him around like a ragdoll, just kind of like it says, "Oh crap, this thing means business." Now we have a two-hander. That always scared me that always scares me when it comes to like big blades, is that they look unstable, you know? So like if you swing them, it looks like they'll bend and just like break. Even though it looks like he's blocking, it can't block no matter what. Really sucks. But it is what it is. It's kind of weird. I never noticed this, but look at this. Do you notice anything weird? Probably not, because I haven't explained it yet. But Sheik, he lists the temples in order, right? But for some reason, the Shadow Temple is actually the last one rather than the Spirit Temple. Something, you know, that's something, I guess. Something I never noticed before. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, my thumb. Time for game-breaking mechanic. That's so weird that can happen. I saw it in a dream once, and turns out it was a real thing. Arrow, I'm here looking for stuff. You got any stuff? I guess they don't stop you when you're on the horse. Hey you, young man, over there. Look over here, inside the cell. But be careful. There's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! This thing is dangerous, cause like, she can one-shot you. She can, but it's rare. It's so much easier with the big Goron sword. What's this about the Sword of Evil's Bane, the most powerful sword in existence? Nah, big Goron sword. I never noticed, but there's blood on the thing, on the gate. Look at that. Oh, and the bars too. Some weird things going on in here. They kill men? Good God, man. Yes, queen, slay. Right? Am I right, fellow women? It's okay to kill men. No, I'm kidding. I can never remember where exactly all of the carpenters are. I wonder, can you actually see it? Because there's like a hidden heart, like above the thing. and they never bothered to, you know, take it out. If only it had cheat codes so I can levitate over there. Hey Peter, I can levitate. Shh. Shh. That's what she sounds like. See, do you hear her hissing? I hate getting close to her because she can one-shot you. That spinning move she does has a much better chance of one-shotting you. That's why I hate it so much. And then use Spider-Man powers. As far as I know, these Gerudos don't actually gain consciousness back. But they pretty much stay stunned forever. Which can't bone well if they're, you know, knocked out. That's a sign of a concussion. Huh? Who saw me? You would think that because I keep escaping, they would, like, increase security or something. Wait, can you just spam this? Huh. So something funny about this one. Take a look at her clothes. Got it memorized? Did ya? Now look at this. Yeah, her clothes change depending on what you're wearing. It's really weird and funny. Oh, even her lipstick does too. It's kind of funny. Yeah, see, now it's green. That's such a weird detail, but hey, it's something. I personally like the green one better, but hey. If you can overcome the trials in the chambers ahead, then only then you will be qualified to hold our secret treasure. Whoa, I just phased through the ceiling like that. Crazy. Are we actually gonna do this? First try? Probably not. I never do this first try. Hey, first try, look at that. Never mind, god dang it. We still need one more. I'm actually not sure if like there's all like keys to every door to this place, but I do know that every time I do this I always have like one key left. Like if I try to open every door, I'm always missing one, so chances are if you don't do this right, then you're crap out of luck. Man, I got all excited because I did this first try. You never do this first try. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. I remember really liking that song a lot because it was in the, what's it called? Super Mario Brothers movie. You got the ice arrow. Why? I have no idea. I don't think this thing actually has any use other than freeze them have freezing platforms on water. Maybe it can serve as infinite Deku nuts as long as you have magic at least. You're going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. They look like a spatra. Welcome. I'm selling stuff strange and rare from all over the world to everybody. Today's special is a dangerous running object, terrifying. I won't tell you what it is until I see the money. How about 200? 200? For bomb chews? Thank you very much. What I'm selling is bomb chew. The mark that will lead you to the spirit temple is the flag on the left outside the shop be seen you. What a freaking scammer. I wonder if he really does sell like different things. I've only seen him sell bomb chews. Deku nut. What exactly are pose? I know they're ghosts, but what's with their design? Is that supposed to be like a sack over their head or something? I wonder if you can actually do this without... This could be an album cover. I'm messing up Earth's orbit. Did you see the Skulltula? It just kind of like squeezed. It like fell into the void. I always forget where Nairu's thing is. Nairu's love. I always think it's over here, but then it's over there, then it's not over there, and then it's over here, then it's not over here. I sure am glad that he's in there and that we're out here and that he's in over here and that we're in there, and I just remember we're out here. How come Breath of the Wild doesn't have any magic? I hope they add some in the new one. Can you imagine Din's fire in Breath of the Wild? Or fire arrows? Wait, is there fire arrows in? No, there isn't. You can light them on fire, but I don't think there's actual fire arrows, is there? Alright, so we are doing the Spirit Temple now. Yeah, everybody's favorite temple. Said no one ever. Probably. I don't know. There's nothing bad about the Spirit Temple. It's just forgettable. How does it go again? Dun, 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 dun. I can do this without looking it up. God dang it! I can do this without looking it up. I can do this. I can do this. I know I can. There we go. Okay, now that sounds familiar. I'm sorry. To be fair, that is the one that I can never really remember. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? And what if I am? Well, haha, don't try to act cool, kid. I was just asking. A kid like you could never be one of Ganondorf's followers. Then why'd you ask? How about it? Will you do it? What happens if I say no? Well, what did I expect? After all, you're just a kid. Oh, like the one choice that actually matters. Will you go through this tiny hole and get the treasure for me? I had to go through all of this again and I can't skip it? Are you serious? The one choice that actually matters and I can't skip it? Oh, do the gauntlets actually increase your damage? Probably not. Like the one actual good time that it's useful. This music is so melancholy. For something called the Spirit Temple, the music isn't very spiritually. I always wondered why you can't just, you know, aim at the Gold Skulltulas. Oh boy, it's everybody's favorite fight. Iron Knuckle. Watch out for its axe attack. It hurts a lot. Strike when it drops its guard. Can it... Oh, jeez! It goes through shield. And this tiny little knife does nothing to it. It really do be hurting a lot. Huh? It actually got me? Activate frame 1. His attack activates at frame 1. Well, technically every attack does. You found the silver gauntlets. If you wore them, you would feel power in your arms. The power to lift big things with A. Lifting big things. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Nabooru. You should keep your word. Get out of here now. These witches, they're using black magic on me. Oh crap, they're coming for me. I think. I mean, if they wanted to, they could just fly towards me, but they didn't. I can't believe they did that to an NPC I've never met before. It's kind of a shame that that's literally the only time you actually see Nabooru. Is when you're, you know, just getting into the Spirit Temple. They said, don't we need a stage for the Spirit Temple? I wonder if you actually can meet Nabooru, like, as a kid. Like, before the Spirit Temple. How does it go again? Also, we're wearing the gauntlets. God dang it. We're wearing. Ah, I saw right through you. I saw that 7 years ago. Poke. That was your big strategy, moving slightly to the moving slightly back. I remember as a kid, I never knew how to get this one. I would always like bounce off the rock. Strategy. I mean, yeah, you can easily get it with like the hover boots, but getting it with the rug is it's funnier. Oh, it just needs one slice. And now Link looks naked. Shield is run. Anybody? Nah, he looks cooler with the shield. How come nobody ever does like the shield in the back thing? You ever notice that like Zelda is the only? I think maybe it's only Ocarina of Time that only has like the character have the shield like on its back. It's kind of weird, right? Everyone other is always like holding it, even in Skyrim. This would be a lot easier if I just had magic or the Eye of Truth, but we're gamers. We don't need no such thing as sorceries. It would appear that I need some kind of levitational assistance. Come on, come on, come on. God dang it! Why is this so hard? Now here's something really weird, right? Whoops. Wait. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me. Hold on. Huh. I guess you can't do that here. Are you serious? Hold on. Oh, you can grab onto this one for some reason. Yeah, for whatever reason, those things actually have like a grapple point. And yeah, they even have damage in them. Or what's it called? Hitboxes. Who was the pervert who designed that? Didn't even see it coming. What the heck? Where'd the other one go? What is wrong with this one? What's going on with this one? It just keeps going back and forth. It went back and forth. What the heck? I didn't know I can do that. I think I glitched it. It's so weird. What does that say? I wonder if you can translate that. Those are not Kokiri, Sheikah words. Oh, yeah, it's you again. Yeesh. Big Goron sword. Imagine the big Goron sword in Dark Souls. Don't make the game too easy. This just kind of appears out of nowhere. Why does that happen? Why does this come out of nowhere? It's so weird. Hey, the best shield in the game. Just because it's red. Nah. I always prefer the Hylian shield over the mirror shield. Also, that's extremely like poor design. Having a mirror on a shield. In case you're wondering, no, you can't deflect their beams. You'd think you could because, you know, beams are like light based, right? But you can't. It's really dumb. And kind of an oversight, if I'm being honest, or missed opportunity, I guess. These doors look fake. No doors in my house. Is that a door? I'm offended. Why door? These guys have doors all over the place, and I took that personally. That's not fair. They have super armor. Hey, check it out, the white bubbles. Literally the only place where you can find these things. Isn't that weird? These guys only appear in this one specific room for whatever reason. How does this make sense? I have no idea. And now for the most memorable boss fight ever. Nah, I'm kidding. Because of the opening cutscene. Or demo. Oh ho ho! Looks like someone is here, Koume. Hey hee hee. Looks like a Katake. What an outrageous fellow he is. To intrude so boldly into our temple, ho ho ho. We should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson, hee 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 hee. Oh, loyal minion. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. Like the only form of comedy in this game, what the heck? And then it changes to the regular music for some reason. That looks sharp. The armor looks really sharp. Well, well, looks like she's back to normal, Koumei. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo Kotake. Maybe we should make her work for the Great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Ho ho ho. Then we should brainwash her again, hee hee hee. I'm amazed that somehow didn't affect the Link. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I actually really do like, what's it called, Naburu's design. I really do wish that we saw more of her. Look at that stupid kid. He came on his own to offer himself as a sacrifice to the Great Ganondorf. What do you call him stupid? With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul. Sorceress Sisters, Twin Rover. In case you're wondering, that's the wrong one. Yeah, it doesn't work. It's actually better if you don't lock onto them. Yeah. Time for best mechanic in the game that's only used once. You can technically, you know, aim at, like, the sisters, like the opposite sister. But for some reason, the beam always goes to the side. Yeah, see, it's always like to like the side. It's weird. Come on. Oh, hey, prove me wrong. Oh, I was pretty close to them. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. Oh, okay, Koumei. Kotake and Koumei's double dynamite attack. And now for the second best mechanic, used only once. Do the spin! Why you no spin? Shoot, what a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, Koumei, what is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old, and I'm just 380 years old. We're twins, don't try to lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Who are you calling to now? Is that how you feel? Like we are twins. How can you be older? Hey, yeah, how heartless you are. How can you be so... You're so heartless. You're so ungrateful. I'll come back to haunt you. Kind of weird how like the sisters that raised Ganondorf went to heaven. I guess technically you can't really, you know, show hell in like kid-friendly stuff, huh? There's no such thing as hell. Kid, let me thank you. Hehehe. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent swordsman. Kid? No, Kitt. The hero type. What's the difference? If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. I should have kept the promise I made back then. Ugh, another wife. I have been waiting for you. Kitt, the hero of time. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge, a showdown with Ganondorf, the king of evil. Before that, I have things I want to tell. Only to you. Please listen. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadowful, the Sheikahs. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. Only the Triforce of Power remained in Ganondorf's hand. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, and the other who holds the Triforce of Wisdom is the 7th sage who is destined to be the leader of them all. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. How come Zelda's the only one with, like, individual fingers? You got the light arrow. That rumbling, it can't be. Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I always thought it was Link who was saying this. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 years. But you let your guard down. I knew it would appear if I let this kid wander around. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain these 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. Ah, crap, man. We gotta go save the Princess Zelda, man. Hurry up, Link, you frickin' slow piece of crap. Nah, I'm kidding. I always forget that this is a cutscene. Ganon's castle. I literally always forget to trigger this like right after Adult Link to make it more dramatic. And just like that, we're going into Ganon's castle. Okay, let us do this. We're in the final stretch. Inside Ganon's castle. Or Ganondorf. Alright, so check it out, right? I was looking it up, right? And yeah, the medallions don't actually do anything, right? But apparently the gauntlets actually do decrease damage, from what I'm told, or from what I saw. They half the damage you take, apparently. I don't know if it's just the silver gauntlet, or I don't know if it includes the silver gauntlets, or if it's the oh god dang it, or if it's only the golden gauntlets. But yeah, nonetheless, that's what the gauntlets do, apparently. What is this, some kind of wind temple? Oh dang, I actually made it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna. How the heck did we figure this out as a kid? I have no idea. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. Hurry up, shrimp. Hurry up, shrimp. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, shrimp. Dude, I can go for some hurry up, shrimp.
Hurry up, shrimp. Hurry up, shrimp. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, shrimp.
How much do you think hurry up shrimp is? Because it looks like fast food shrimp. But shrimp is like expensive. It's like 20 bucks for just one tiny little bag of shrimp. Yes, super armor. Guess that was the wrong one. Easy now. It's always gonna be the last one, isn't it? Yep, always the last one. It's never the first one or the second. It's always the last one. Like nowadays, yeah, it's a no-brainer. You're just supposed to shoot it with arrows. Or with a light arrow, because why not? The spirit barrier is dispelled. Hurry up. That pauses him. I didn't know that. Ah, you dick. You just had to die, huh? I wonder what this could be. It's the golden gauntlets. You can feel even more power coursing through your arms. Heck yeah. We ditched the things. We ditched whatever we found in the spirit temple for these things. We went through all that trouble. And yet it gets replaced. Just like that. How does that even make sense, I wonder? Shooting an arrow blows up a little ball. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. Make me. Link has a really long nose. It's like the nose from Ranking of Kings. Ranking of Kings is such a weird anime. If you could even call it that. I like it, it's cute, but at the same time it's like, what the crap is going on, you know? It's like Game of Thrones, if Game of Thrones was faster paced. Oh yeah, I don't think I ever showed it off. But with the silver gauntlets, you can actually pick up rocks. Isn't that funny? You can just pick up rocks. Link too strong. Literally the strongest Link in the entire series. And with the golden gauntlets... He didn't just lift that, he threw that. You have any idea how much muscle that needs? Literally the strongest Link. And somehow he's being slept on. Oh yeah, now I get a ×2 defense. Technically ×4 if what I read was right. And that the golden gauntlets actually give me defensive powers too. I am unstoppable now. It's kind of a shame that the defensive power thing is like at the very end and not, you know, somewhere like in the middle. I really like how these are cutscenes. He didn't... Did he just glitch? Did you see that? It looked weird. Anyway, yeah, he didn't just he didn't just throw that. He threw it with so much force that it actually broke. I think all of these actually have booby traps in them, so might as well just go ahead and not do that. I think that's like the very first time I've ever said booby trap. 54 seconds until what? You die. But how do I die? You just die. Why does there have to be a thing? Look at that, 4 hits and I only lost like a fourth of my health. Wait, what? The timer's still going? Oh, there's a wall master here. I didn't know that. Huh, how about that? There's a wall master here. Rauru, the most pointless character. The light barrier is dispelled. Hurry. Isn't that weird? Rauru could have easily been like replaced with Zelda. There was something said last episode that where I was about to say, wait, are you telling me that Rauru's completely pointless then? But I forgot. He's meant to be like the leader of all the well, not leader, but like, you know, like the big one, like the main one. While Zelda's like the leader. And easily he could have just been replaced with Zelda. You know what I recently found out? Apparently the spikes from like the Shadow Temple and stuff like that. Apparently they use the same like coating as lava. So you can basically use the red tunic on spikes and they won't do damage. I mean they will, but not as much. You know, if you think about it, with the golden gauntlets, frickin' Link could probably just, he can literally slice like the moon in half. Ganondorf stands literally no chance. The fire barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, brother. I swear you can cut tomatoes with Link's nose. Are you telling me that I need... Oh wait, never mind. We already used one apparently. You know what else I found out? You can apparently break walls with blue fire. You know, like bombable walls? You can just break them with blue fire. What am I doing here? That's a good question. What are any of us doing here? Ugh, these puzzles. I don't understand. I actually don't get it. What the heck? Maybe we should reset. Luckily, that's how life works. The water barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, shrimp. Man, everybody just wants Link to hurry up. God dang, he was just a kid not too long ago. Man, leave him alone. He just wants to like catch butterflies and maybe some fish, and I don't know what the crap else kids do. Especially back then. Holy crap, what the heck did people do back then? You know what I've always liked? This castle. Look how aesthetically pleasing this is. This looks like some retro Dungeons and Dragons looking thing. I really like it. Why can't we have more like this? Can you imagine more Ocarina of Time dungeons that look like this? Kind of like Bowser's Castle. Can't believe I went through this whole playthrough without Z holding. After all, real Zelda players play with Z holding. If Fire Emblem taught me anything, it's that hammers are good against armored enemies. Man, Fire Emblem's a freaking liar. Why are you lying to me, Fire Emblem? Next thing you know, fights aren't actually turn-based in real life. God, that's so dramatic. I always like going through there. Look at this. This one even has like jewels in the walls. I want more stuff like this. These toys are too much for you. I command you to return them to me. I can't help you because of the waves of darkness. I can't get close. I'm sorry. I always wonder what she meant by that. And what she means is that she can't Z-target anymore. Good God, man. Ooh, that was fast. Big Goron sword. The great evil King Ganondorf beaten by this kid? You killed him. Some of her dress is clipping through the diamond. Ganondorf, pitiful man. Without a strong, righteous mind, he could not control the power of the gods and... Kid, listen to me. This tower will collapse soon. With his last breath, Ganondorf is trying to crush us in the ruins of the tower. We need to hurry and escape. Please, follow me. Little Miss walks too fast over here. We'll give speedrunning a bad name. I always wonder why these bars have like blood on them, but it's actually just rust. Or not rust. Something similar to it. How did you jump? I like that part because she just flies. She just floats. I can just spam, that's right. It's just too much damage. Big Goron sword. Thank you, now let's hurry. And then a random Redead just there. What is a random Redead doing here? Wow, so realistic. Technology, 1996. Well, 98. It's over. It's finally over. I always like Link's goofy smile there. It's always funny to me. Kid, I'm sorry I couldn't help you in the battle before. What was that sound? Be brave. Ganon. There's no way he's going to hold me back again. This time we fight together. Ah, jeez, man. I ain't got no sword to do this. If only I had some kind of... If only I can do this with the sword. Oh wait, I can totally do this with the sword. For a second, I thought the backflip had invincibility frames on it. Ganon, I really have no idea what his weak point is. Okay. See, that would be a lot more dramatic if this was literally the only boss where she said that. Or enemy, I guess. Mirror. Mirror. Just what I needed. How much health do you got? I'm using the big Goron sword. Kitt, the Master Sword is here. Hurry up. Use the Master Sword. Destroy Ganon with the Sacred Sword. The Sacred Sword that doesn't really have as much power as it really does. I'm using my power to hold the evil king. You use your sword and deliver the final blow. Sword beam unlocked. Can you imagine? Up. Dead. 6 sages now. Ancient creators of Hyrule. Now, open the sealed door and send the evil incarnation of darkness into the void of the evil realm. You. Curse you, Zelda. Curse you, sages. Curse you, Link. Like how that's not capitalized. Someday, when this seal is broken, that is when I will exterminate your descendants. Poor guy, he's starfished. As long as the Triforce of Power is in my hand. Where are they? Thank you, Kitt. Thanks to you, Ganondorf has been sealed inside the evil realm. Thus peace will once again reign in this world for a time. All the tragedy that has befallen Hyrule was my doing. I was so young, I could not comprehend the consequences of trying to control the sacred realm. I dragged you into it too. Now it is time for me to make up for my mistakes. You must lay the Master Sword to rest and close the door of time. However, by doing this, the road between time will be closed. There's literally a window. Anybody can sneak up in there and do stuff with time. Kid, give me the ocarina. As a sage, I can return you to your original time with it. But you just told me that I need to put the sword back. Maybe she teleports me to the temple and then I put it back. That makes sense. When peace returns to Hyrule, it will be time for us to say goodbye. Now go home, regain your lost time and sanity. Home where you're supposed to be, the way you're supposed to be, but now with PTSD. Thank you, Kitt. Goodbye, Shigeru Miyamoto. God dang, back when he was still in charge. Ah, jeez, man. There we go. Ocarina of Time, the most, I don't want to say infamous, the most iconic Zelda game. There are still people out there that have not experienced this yet, and I'm just completely baffled because not only is this like the game that I play and replay almost constantly, like not even as a kid I played it so much. I know this game like the back of my hand. I know the story, the characters, the sound effect, everything. I can literally play it in my mind if I wanted to. But I still to this day, I still play this game. It's so good. I mean, it's not as good as what we got nowadays, but it's just so, it has its own charm. I really like it. Not to mention the memories I have of this, not just from like the friends I made because of this, the people I met, the inspiration it gave me. Ocarina of Time was actually one of the inspirations that made me go into manga. I made something, I remember like way back in the day, I made like my own Ocarina of Time, but like with my own characters and stuff. That was really nice. I even worked with other people with that one, with that series. It was really nice. Not just that though, but like the impact this had on future Zelda titles and future games in general. Platforming, the Z targeting, the combat, everything. This was pretty much like this was the blueprint. This is what made action games what they are nowadays. God, man, I'm getting all emotional, man. Nah, what else is there to say, man? I just really love Ocarina of Time so much. It's every character that we've met apparently. You still can't see the market people's faces. The running man can't sit still, holy crap. Who's that guy in the middle? I have no idea. Oh, there's more carpenters now. Isn't she supposed to sing here? Oh, now she is. It's delayed. And Cuckoos. I thought she was allergic to those. Yep, the music is delayed. The Super Mario Club. Is that still a thing? Wasn't that disbanded some time ago? The music is so delayed, holy crap. The music was so delayed, holy crap. So basically he is very small.